In other news,
was made of the arrest. The State Department is not buying the Soviet version. One ranking official vowed today that the incident involving Arnett will surface again once the summit talks move from arms control to human rights.
We have said from the outset this is not an agenda with one item on it, arms control. It's an agenda with a lot of items on it. Human rights, I think press freedoms have to be included among the human rights, the right to be informed, the right to know what's going on. We have to talk about this kind of thing. It has an impact on the relationship. It has always had an impact on the relationship. We will be protesting. Our embassy has followed it closely. Indeed, we had an officer at the demonstration. We know what has happened. We can't help but make this part of the discussion that we have.
Ridgway saying U.S. Embassy personnel in Moscow were instructed to file a formal complaint with the Kremlin. There was a second Refusnik rally held today, this one in Washington and this one marked by peace, not police action. They came by the thousands seeking freedom for Soviet Jews, from presidential hopefuls to relatives of Refusniks who hope only for word of their loved ones back in the Soviet Union. CNN's John Holloman reports.
There were more than 200,000 people marching in Washington. Their goal, an end to Soviet restrictions on Jewish immigration. They came from all over.
My grandparents survived the Holocaust, and they told me a lot of things, and it scared me, and they instilled in me a promise to be Jewish, and so I think it's very important that our people are let free.
As in any gathering of hundreds of thousands of politically active Americans, politicians were everywhere.
But we ought to hold the Soviet Union accountable and demand that it allow everyone who wishes to leave to go.
And I will not rest, and you will not rest, America will not rest until they are all free.
If we in the United States are not strong enough, not courageous enough to stand up for human rights, who will? Who in God's name will?
But while the well-known faces spent time in public, the real point of this demonstration, according to organizers, is freedom for the unknown. The Jews who have been trying for decades to leave the Soviet Union.
These people, with their majority of highlighting, of publicity, they do help even, the people who are not in as much of a spotlight as they are. So I hope this is going to do a lot of good, and that's why I'm here.
They sang. They lit candles on a symbolic menorah, with each candle representing another point of contention with the Soviets.
This is certainly the largest demonstration that's been planned for the summit week, but other groups protesting Soviet policies at home and abroad have scheduled demonstrations for every single day of the Gorbachev visit. John Holloman, CNN, Washington.
The agenda